here is another video from Knife Talk 365.
Welcome to Knife Talk 365, and today we have a review on an OTF. It's out the front, made in Italy.
The knife that we are reviewing is the AKC F-16, and we went ahead and went with that as the starting one for us to go over, because as a first OTF knife, it's really a very good choice in that the price point is a good bit lower while still being made quality materials, because I know a lot of guys, especially when you're getting into that, you don't know if you're going to like that kind of knife, so you're looking for something to get into it, see what you think. And for this, normally you can pick them up somewhere between $60 and $80, so they end up being a very economical choice compared to something like a Microtech, which is easily $200 or more. And so we'll go ahead and get on the specs on that a little bit, and then cover the pros and cons and why we feel this is a good starting choice for a first knife.
The overall length is 8 inches. The blade length is 3 3/8 of an inch, and the cutting edge is 3 1/4 inch. Blade width is 1/2 of an inch. And the blade thickness is 0.11, just a little under an 1/8 inch thick. The blade material is made out of a 440A stainless steel. It's a bayonet style, flat grind, and it has a satin finish. It's a plain edge. The handle length is 4 5/8 of an inch thick. It fits really good in your hand. I mean, it's not too big, but yet you can get a good grip on it. The handle width is the handle width is 7/8 of an inch thick, and the handle thickness is just over 1/2 inch. It's made out of aluminum.
We've talked about the specs and the general aspects of the knife, but one of the big things we have not really gone into too much so far is why we went ahead and went with this one for the one for us to review for an OTF knife. And I've looked at a lot of the different options for an OTF knife, and especially if you're looking for something not made in China like this one is made in Italy, there's not a whole lot for you to choose from, and a lot of those end up being $200 or more, which, let's face it, when you're looking at a new kind of knife that you probably don't have anything in yet, $200 seems like a lot to put down when you don't really know how you're going to like that. So with this, you can go ahead and pick these up for about $60 to $80, depending on where you get those from. And it will allow you to be able to get into OTF knives and see whether or not that fits well for you, and determine, okay, yes, I want to get one of the more expensive ones, or no, this is good. It does have a pocket clip on it and works well for what it does. It is fairly bare bones in terms of the overall design, looks, and then it's got an okay steel, not great, but it does the job. And for me, it fits that important role of when you're looking at, okay, do I want one of these? It allows you to kind of get your foot in the water and see, does this work for me? Rather than you going ahead and spending $250, $300 and realizing, oh, well, I've had this thing for about 2 weeks now and I don't particularly like it. Then you're looking at, okay, do I sell it, or what in the world do I do, or do I now just have a $200 knife sitting there in the drawer? So with this, it allows you to go ahead and test that, see what you think, determine, yes, does this work for me or not, and then go from there and look if you want to move up to some of the more expensive options like Microtech, Benchmade Infidel, or any of those out there.
Oh, thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it. And we appreciate you guys for watching our video at Knife Talk 365. Now we do have a another review coming up, and we want you guys to keep an eye out for that one.
This is the Hinderer XM18, the 3.5-inch variant, which I do have a custom scale on here, but this is a limited run they did in S45 VN. So I've been using this to get an idea of how I like the Hinderer knife, but also to see with that new steel, kind of get a feel for how it compares to some of the current bigger ones, S35, M390, 20CV, and just kind of see where it plays in on there. So far I definitely do like it, but we will get more into that on the review and then go over the specifics on there. So please take a look at that when that comes out.